Okay, so next, perfect tenses. Okay, so present perfect, a very simple way to remember present perfect, present tense, has or have. Has and have are present tense verbs. So just remember, has and have are present tense. However, you have to put have and has with a past participle. So Jenny has written many emails today. Has is a present tense, a helping verb, and written is what's called a past participle. You can search past participle on the internet. I didn't include it here because it's too confusing. I just wanted to make this very simple. So, but I'll just give you a tip. A lot of past participle verbs end in en, written, gotten, okay? So let's look at the illustration first, right? Okay, so let's look at the illustration. So there's one X in the past and one X now. Okay, so Jenny has written many emails today. So she started, maybe let's say she started writing emails at 9 and then she finished writing emails right now, today. So let's say it's 5 p.m., the workday is over right now in the present, and she will not write emails. She will not continue to write emails in the future. Okay, so it's just showing over time what Jenny has done. It's not focusing on ing, right? This writing, no. It's just saying what she already did and maybe she just finished now in the present. She started in the past, she finished now in the present. In the future, she stops. Okay, so Jenny has written many emails today. Frankie has run in 3 marathons so far. Okay, so look at Jenny is singular, is one person, so we use has. Frankie is singular, is one person, so we use has. Frankie has run in 3 marathons so far. Okay, so let's look at the chart. Let's say this year is 2020. Okay, let's say he ran a marathon in 2018, and he ran a marathon in 2019, and he ran a marathon in 2020. Okay, but we don't know if he's going to run more marathons. We just know that Frankie has run in 3 marathons so far. Okay, the next sentence, the soldiers have gotten many letters from home. So if you notice, the soldiers is plural, is many with S. So we have to change has to have gotten, have gotten. And gotten is the past participle. The soldiers have gotten many letters from home. So if you look at the first X, remember we said the soldiers are at war have been at war for 2 years, right? The soldiers have been at war for 2 years. So the first X is, let's say, 2018, which was 2 years ago. They started in the war. And the second X is now, in the present time, 2020. So from 2018 in the past to now, 2020 in the present, the soldiers have gotten many letters from home. They have seen many plays. Okay. Hey, let's invite our neighbors to go see a play. I don't know if they want to see a play with us. They have seen many plays already. Okay. Or they have seen many plays. Okay. So that means that the neighbors, maybe they saw they see plays every year. Okay, so let's say the X is like 10 years ago or 20 years ago. Okay, so it's in the past. That means these people have seen a play every year, even this year in 2020. So we don't care about the future. When we use present perfect, we're not thinking about the future. Only the past and the present continues till now. Even though it continues, we don't know the timing and we don't care about ing. We just want to show what they have done. We don't know the time. We don't know when. We don't care if it continues. We don't care if it goes into the future. We just want to know about something that they have done from the past until the present. Okay, next, I have been to Japan several times. I have been to Japan several times, actually. I've been to Osaka, Tokyo, and Kyoto. I love Japan. It's really nice. I have been to Japan several times. Now, am I in Japan right now in the present? No, but I'm just showing that I traveled many times in the past. Okay, so the first time I went to Japan, I think, was in 2012, maybe? No, before that, maybe 2010. Okay, so I went to Japan in 2010, and then I went to Japan in 2017. And then maybe I went in 2018. Okay, so right now it's 2020. I'm not in Japan right now, but I just want to show that I know about Japan. So I have been to Japan several times, and I still want to go to Japan today. Does it mean I'm in Japan right now? No, but the present is still important because I like going to Japan, and I still like going to Japan in the present. And then at the bottom, I have an example here, just to point out again that singular nouns must have has with the verb written, and plural nouns like the employees or they must use have. Next is past perfect. So a really simple way to remember that this is past is had. Only had. No has, no have. Has and have, present. Had, past. Only had, okay, for past perfect. So past perfect is had plus the past participle. So let's look at the illustration. The blue lines, and the first X is an action that started in the past, and it continued until the second X, and then it finished. So we don't care about the present, we don't care about future, only in the past. So something happened between the first X and the second X, but we're not really sure what time or how long it lasted. Jenny had written 10 emails by lunchtime. The first X is 9 a.m. when Jenny got to work, and the second X is 12 p.m. when Jenny started her lunch break. And then she stopped writing emails at 12 p.m. Okay, so Jenny had written 10 emails by lunchtime. The soldiers had gotten many letters by the time the war was over. So the first X is when the war started in 2018, and the second X is when the war ended, let's say 2019. So between 2018 and 2019, the soldiers had gotten many letters. After 2019, they didn't get any more letters. Next, the students had studied for hours to prepare for the exam. So they started studying yesterday at 9 a.m. is the first X, and then for hours. So let's say they stopped at 10 p.m. because they were really, they had to study a lot. They brought their lunch, they brought food, and they had lunch breaks, but they studied all day long. They studied from 9 a.m. at the first X to 10 p.m. in the second X. So they stopped studying at 10 p.m. yesterday. Okay, so the students had studied for hours to prepare for the exam. And the last example, he had told her the truth many times. Okay, so the first X is the first time he told her the truth. And then the second X is the last time he told her the truth. Okay, and in between, he told her the truth again and again and again. Maybe she didn't believe him, but he told her the truth many times. He had told her the truth many times. Okay, next. Future perfect. Okay, so future perfect is will plus the helping verb have plus the past participle. Okay, so we don't care about the past. We don't care about the present. This is only in the future. So let's look at the the diagram here, the illustration. Okay, so Jenny will have written dozens of emails by the end of the week. So that means, let's say she's going to work tomorrow, remember, because this is future tense. But simple future is only tomorrow. Jenny will write many emails tomorrow, just tomorrow, one day. But future perfect wants to show that she will take a lot of time to write these emails. She has to write many emails in the future. However, it's not focusing on the continuing. We don't care about ing. We just want to show what she will do for a long time between the first X and the second X. Okay, so Jenny will have written dozens of emails by the end of the week. So the first X is tomorrow in the future, and the second X is the end of the week. So maybe a few days between tomorrow and the end of the week. So sometimes you will have hints like by next week, by tomorrow, by the end of the week. Those are some clues, okay? By, B-Y. Next, by the time we get home, they will have eaten already, okay? So let's say we are brother and sister, we're siblings, and we're in the car. Should we go get dinner? Oh no, mom and dad cooked dinner for us already. But by the time we get home, we're late, right? By the time we get home, they will have eaten already. And then we won't have anything to eat, right? Okay, so by the time we get home, they will have eaten already. So guess what? The first X is mom and dad eating in the future. That's the first X in the future, okay? Because right now, let's say it's 4 p.m. Mom and dad are going to eat at 4:30. That's kind of too early to eat dinner, but all right, let's change the time. Okay, so mom and dad will eat dinner at 7. They're really hungry, okay? Hi, mom and dad. Oh, you made dinner? Okay, we're gonna come, but we won't get there until 8. Is that too late? Oh no, that's too late. We're hungry. We're not gonna wait for you. We won't wait for you. Okay, you hang up the phone. Hey, let's get dinner. Well, mom and dad said they're gonna cook dinner. No, because by the time we get home, they will have eaten already. They will have eaten already. So the first X is 7 p.m. when mom and dad will eat. And the second X is 8 p.m. when we will get there. You see? Okay, and another hint is the word already. Already, okay? So by the time we get home, the second X, they will have eaten already. The first X, okay? The next example, by tomorrow, Steve will have finished his term paper. I just put ed here because sometimes the past participle ends in ed, okay? But going back to the example, by tomorrow, Steve will have finished his term paper, okay? So the first X is Steve will have finished his term paper, and then the second X is tomorrow. Okay, so the key with future perfect is you're trying to show that one thing will finish before another thing. Both are happening in the future. By the end of the year, I will have completed all my courses. Okay, so in the future, the first X is completed all your courses. You will have completed all your courses. That's the first X. And the second X is the end of the year. Okay? So again, future perfect is used to show that you're planning to finish one thing in the future before the second thing happens in the future. Okay? I hope you're following along. And the next slide will be the perfect progressive tenses. Okay.